Wardens look like an unwashed foot. Teach me how to drift. The Hidden Desert Update. Banner patterns now have symbols on them. It can be annoying making banner patterns not knowing what each one looks like, but banner pattern clarity adds a little symbol on each pattern so you know what it'll look like before you whack it in a loom, making your life 10 times easier when creating banners. It's not natural when items stand up when you drop them, but the item physics resource pack makes certain items lay down when you throw them, which looks cool and so much better, and it looks super satisfying when you're running and dropping your item. The items don't touch the ground and still float, but it gives the illusion they are on the ground. Let's improve your enchanting rooms with Enchanting Reimagined. This pack adds in a ring around your enchanting tables when you get near it, making you feel like a true wizard from Hogwarts. This texture pack is a feature from the Reimagined texture pack I reviewed in this video, so check it out if you want to see how good the rest of this pack is. Say goodbye to the darkness that surrounds you. Full Bright turns up your brightness in the world to a maximum, making it so you can always see no matter where you are, giving you perfect visibility in the middle of the night, caves, underwater, and in the nether. This pack only works without shaders, so if you use shaders, you're going to have to turn up the brightness in the setting on your shader setting. Grey's mob overhauls changes all the mobs in your world to something that would be your sleep paralysis demon. Some of these mobs' designs are cute, and some are terrifying. Iron golems look like reindeers who hit the roids and train with Ronnie Coleman, but the sheep, cows, and other passive mobs look super cute. Oh look, an average-sized Australian spider. Oh look, an average-sized baby Australian spider. Creepers look like their name now. The skeletons look cute, but what in the Stranger Things is going on with the zombies? Look how terrifying it is being chased by baby zombies. Ghasts look like majestic stallions. Striders look like dinosaurs roaming through the lava. The Wither looks like a Demon King. Shulker boxes now look like the Eye of Sauron on the inside, and the 2D eyes make it kind of scarier looking. And let's talk about how cool the mob heads look. The dragon head looks like 20-finger Sakuna and makes for a great decoration piece. And besides the zombie head being nightmare fuel, the other mob heads look amazing. Oh, what's that? A wither skeleton head with horns? Down in the nether, the wither skeleton grows horns to resemble Lucifer himself, which they can either be brick coloured or gold. And the blaze looks like a fire goat floating around, ready to throw his little swords at you. And the ender dragon looks like a royalty end queen now. The mobs in this pack have had a great overhaul and could be perfect for a horror-themed world. And all the effort and the detail that has gone into the mobs is really impressive. Guides is the perfect pack for anyone who thinks water is not wet. When you open up tables, it gives you guides on the best option for each table. Brewing stands tell you how to make certain items. Beacons tell you what the best ores are and how to achieve certain powers. Furnaces tell you the best fuel sources. Even smithing tables tell you where and how to find smithing templates. This is a great pack for any beginners or people who want to learn certain mechanics in the game. Just some more doggos adds in more dog variants to Minecraft. They have a few styles to suit different biomes and dimensions, letting you have the perfect companion no matter where you are. These are all random, so if you want a certain type, you'll have to keep searching or keep breeding until you get what you want. Minecarts look odd when rolling around railroads, so let's change that by adding in wheels to minecarts. And this is satisfying to look at and looks more natural to look at. And they keep the natural Minecraft look by staying square, which I imagine would not be a comfortable ride. Let's make obliterating skeletons more enjoyable with skeleton physics. This resource pack changes the way skeletons die by giving them a little animation. Now their bodies will disassemble and fall to the ground when they run out of health, which is satisfying to watch and makes hunting skeletons more pleasing. I could do this all day. Next time you try to sleep when there's a zombie apocalypse outside, just remember, you may not be able to sleep because there is hot singles in your area. I had a good giggle when I found this silly little pack. I've had my laugh now, moving on. Now, who doesn't love a good apocalyptic style texture pack? Alacrity changes the look of your whole world, giving you a more rustic medieval vibe. I love the way the blocks look in this pack, and everything flows so well with each other. Abandoned villages look creepy and eerie now, giving out post-apocalyptic vibes. Zombies actually look scary in this pack, like decaying humans. And this one is missing an eye. Forests and jungles look like overgrown wastelands, making them more creepy to explore of a nighttime when covered in mobs. Iron golems are now walking furnaces, but you cannot smelt anything with them as they are selfish. Bookshelves and carpets get a great home decoration makeover, and villages look like this. Excuse me, sir, please get out of my bubble! Plants in pots pass the vibe check, and I love the aesthetic of torches and walls now. The updated textures in lush biomes makes it feel more complete. And hanging mine shafts look great with 3D chains and rails, and even caves feel more cavey, and creepers turn into absolute nightmare fuel. This would give me a heart attack if it dropped in front of me. Swamps feel more swampy and nether portals fit in here so well now. Just look at the aesthetic going on here. Oh, and the piglins are naked, so I'm going to punch him in the dick for not wearing pants. The nether overhaul looks great, giving more details to all the textures down here for a spooky vibe. And the lava looks like lava, and I don't want to drink it now. Ah, this piglin is wearing pants, so you are destined to do great things. Rey Mysterio, where are your pants? Dick punch! The ghasts are showing off their big brains and have a butthole for a mouth. So this is what my toilet sees after Taco Bell. The blaze looks very intimidating now. Bit of nightmare fuel when a bunch of these come after you. And how cool does it look going through strongholds now? Such a vibe. The end looks like a wasteland now, and Endermen get a few extra eyes, and they're all green. And the dragon gets a realistic, scary design on her now. Overall, this is a great pack. I didn't show you everything, so you guys can explore it and find new things for yourself. And I'd highly recommend a download, as the creator's done a wicked job with it. Oh boy, this pack is cursed. The Wandering Trader and Llama have switched skins. The Trader now looks like a moose into BDSM, and the Trader looks like he wants to offer me cheap car insurance. Either way, I still just want to attack them, and does not make me like them anymore. Bring your bookshelves to life with 3D bookshelves, making them look aesthetically pleasing and just suit into your builds a lot better now. I mean, just look how good they look. This is the cutest mob ever. The squid is now a baby, and just look at his little tentacles pushing through the ocean. And the little pink one looks like he's out of Finding Nemo and is ready to ink. They are small enough to fit in your village's wells now, but be careful in the wild, as they will easily get attacked when left alone. The Beavers texture pack changes the look of axolotls to beavers, and these water dogs look so damn cute. The animations fit in very well, and the overall design is great. This is probably one of my favorite resource packs to date. I'd love to see this turn into a mod where beavers interact with trees around them and make their own little dams. Enderman turn into nightmare fuel with Breezy's enhanced Enderman, giving them a full makeover with a new tail that moves around. And the bendy legs and little horns complete this look. And when you find them in the nether, they also get a warped fungi look on them after they pick up blocks. And getting chased by these standing lizards is pretty intimidating. Cherry loading screen changes your loading screen to the 1.20 Minecraft launcher screen. Sadly, it's not animated, but it still looks cool and is a great change from normal screen. Colorful enchantments adds color to all your enchantments depending what it is, making them a bit easy to see what type of enchantments are and just give your screen a little more quality of life. Do you miss the old Minecraft OG textures? Default HD brings back some of the old school Minecraft textures we grew up with and makes them HD, giving you a bit of a nostalgia vibe. Even the old school watercolor brings back so many memories. Going through the libraries looks great as all these textures in here get a HD revamp. Strolling down memory lane in the village, forgetting about all of your issues. The strongholds are a vibe to walk through, and the end and nether dimensions look great, but unless it was in old school Minecraft, they do not get updated textures, which can look a bit odd in some cases. But overall, the feel is great. Boats are boring, so let's turn them into JDM drift machines with drift boats. By adding in spoilers, some lights, and a bumper car ring around it, this texture pack is a blast to play with. The new boats look great and make playing on race maps even more fun, and they are super well designed. I could whack on the Running in the 90s soundtrack and drift around all day in these. Let's make item frames more pleasing to look at with invisible item frame. Item frames are now invisible, making hanging items on your wall a lot more pleasing, and can work well with certain designs and builds as you don't have the ugly frames anymore. Unfortunately, glowing item frames are not invisible, so you can only use normal item frame. The Minecraft world is lacking little quality of life items, but Foilage Plus changes that by adding in random items to your world, adding rocks to pathways and making trees look more bushier with sometimes decaying leaves inside them. Butterflies will hang around on flowers, which can look really good in your gardens at the front of your house, and it's cool to stumble across them in the wild. Wandering deserts, you can find these little holes, and sometimes they will have eyes in them that look into your soul. You can find ladybugs hanging on trees and grass patches, which is pretty cool. Trees will randomly get fungi growing on it, perfect for forest, and lily pads in swamps get a new little flower with them. Fast Better Grass is a resource pack that changes your grass from this to this, turning your grass and dirt blocks into full grass blocks, which I think is a good alternative to changing up grass blocks, improving the look of your world, villages, and all of your builds. We always talk about dogs, so let's change it up with better cats. This pack overhauls cats, giving them many different designs and new animation, and oh boy, these cats are pretty cute. And even the babies get the new changes, and I love the way their tails move. It fits in this pack so well. There are plenty of kitten designs for you to choose from to suit any part or dimension you want to build your home in. Mob figures is the best way to add decorations and be up close and personal to hostile mobs. If you name a carved pumpkin, you can get any of these mob figures. You can place them around your house, in your gardens, or even wear them on your head as a hat. At the moment, there is only a handful of mobs you can get, but hopefully in the future, we get more mobs. What if ender eyes blinked at you? Well, blinking ender eyes makes it so all ender eyes blink, making for some creepy looking end portals. But they do kind of look cool when you throw them and they're blinking in the air before they pop. But not as cool as the YouTube recommended video. They know what you want to watch, so give it a click and I'll see you legends over there.